Have you ever looked up at the night sky and seen a glowing ball of light shining down on you like a friendly lantern? That magical glow is something people have admired for thousands of years, inspiring stories, art, and even dreams of adventure. That's the moon, Earth's constant companion, always traveling with us as we journey around the sun. No matter where you are on our planet, the moon is there, sometimes big and bright, sometimes just a faint crescent, but always present. It's the only other place in our universe where humans have set foot, leaving footprints that remain today, untouched for decades. When astronauts visited the moon, they became part of its story, and their marks are still there, waiting for future explorers. The moon doesn't make its own light. It reflects sunlight, brightening our nights and casting silvery shadows. Without the moon, our nights would be much darker, and the world would feel a little less magical. It's a celestial dancer, changing shape as it orbits Earth. Sometimes a full circle, sometimes a thin sliver, and sometimes hidden altogether. These changing shapes are called phases, and they follow a pattern every month. This dance is why we see different phases, a cosmic show you can watch from your backyard. If you look up each night, you'll notice the moon growing and shrinking, a reminder that our universe is always in motion. But the moon isn't just pretty, it's vital. It's more than a beautiful sight. It plays a huge role in making Earth a place where life can thrive. Its gravity pulls on Earth's oceans, creating tides that rise and fall every day. These tides help shape our coastlines and provide homes for many sea creatures. Without the moon, our shores and climate would be very different. The tides would be much weaker, and many animals that depend on them might not survive. The moon also keeps Earth's spin steady, giving us a stable climate. Without it, our planet might wobble more, causing wild changes in weather and seasons. So next time you see the moon, remember, it's a world of mountains and valleys, a place of adventure, and a force that shapes life on Earth. Imagine what it would be like to stand there looking back at our blue planet. It's a reminder of the amazing universe around us, full of mysteries and wonders waiting to be discovered. The moon connects us to the stars and to each other. The moon's story is written in craters and dust, waiting for us to explore. Each mark tells a tale of ancient impacts and cosmic history. Science is everywhere, even hundreds of thousands of miles away. The moon is our neighbor, our guide, and our inspiration to keep reaching for the stars. The moon's changing shapes aren't magic, they're science. These are the phases of the moon. The moon is always round. What changes is how much of its sunlit side we see from Earth. Imagine a basketball and a flashlight in a dark room. As you move around, the light on the ball changes shape. The moon's phases take about 29.5 days, a month, named after the moon. It starts with the new moon, grows to a full moon, then shrinks back to new again. When the moon grows, it's waxing. When it shrinks, it's waning. These phases helped people track time long before calendars. Learning the moon's phases is like understanding the sky's secret language. By looking up, you can tell where the moon is in its journey. It's a beautiful, predictable rhythm, a cosmic clockwork. Orbits and sunlight create this spectacular show for us to enjoy. Let's explore each phase. The lunar cycle begins with the new moon. When the moon is between Earth and the sun, its face hidden in shadow. Sometimes you might spot a faint outline from Earthshine, but mostly the moon is invisible. A day or two later, a thin sliver appears after sunset, the waxing crescent. Waxing means growing, and crescent is that delicate curved shape. This baby moon is our first glimpse as it starts its journey. Watch each night as the crescent grows fatter, the moon turning its face toward us. It's a perfect time to start a moon journal and track its changes. The waxing crescent reminds us that big things start small. The new moon is a blank canvas, the crescent is the first brushstroke. Even a little light makes the darkness interesting. It's a quiet, beautiful start to the moon show. Let's see what happens as the moon grows. About a week after new moon, we reach the first quarter. The moon looks like a half circle. It's called quarter, because the moon is a quarter of the way through its orbit. The first quarter rises around noon, is high at sunset, and sets at midnight. Next comes the waxing gibbous, more than half full but not quite full. The moon grows brighter, dominating the night sky. This is a great time to use binoculars or a telescope. The line between light and dark, the terminator, shows dramatic shadows and details. You can see the moon's rugged surface in 3D. Each night, the bright part grows, building excitement for the full moon. The waxing gibbous is a preview of the main event. The moon is almost ready for its brightest moment. It's a slow, steady build to a grand finale. The anticipation is part of the fun. The full moon. About 2 weeks after new moon, Earth is between the sun and moon, and we see the whole sunlit side. The full moon rises at sunset and sets at sunrise, lighting up the night. It's so bright it casts shadows, and has inspired stories for centuries. Cultures gave each full moon special names like harvest moon or wolf moon. The full moon is a perfect alignment of sun, earth, and moon. Look closely and you'll see dark Maria, ancient lava plains, and bright highlands covered in craters. The full moon is the best time to see these features with your eyes, but for fine details, wait for other phases. The direct sunlight washes out shadows. Still, nothing beats the beauty of a full moon rising. It's a breathtaking sight, a highlight of the lunar cycle. The moon's surface tells a story, visible from your own backyard. After the full moon, the moon begins to shrink. Enter the waning gibbous phase. This is the start of the moon's gentle retreat as it slowly surrenders its brilliance to the encroaching darkness. The transformation is subtle, but if you watch the sky each night, you'll notice the moon's illuminated side growing smaller, as if it's quietly slipping away. Each night, more darkness creeps across its face, and it rises later. The moon's journey across the sky shifts, and you might find yourself catching glimpses of it in the early morning hours, rather than just after sunset. Its presence becomes more mysterious, a companion for night owls and early risers alike. About a week later we reach the third quarter, another half circle, but the opposite side is lit. This phase is sometimes called the last quarter, marking the moon's steady march toward darkness. The third quarter rises around midnight and is high at sunrise. If you're up before dawn, you'll see it hanging in the brightening sky, a silent witness to the world waking up. This is a great time for binoculars or a telescope. The terminator reveals deep craters and tall mountains. The shifting sunlight casts dramatic shadows, making the moon's rugged landscape stand out in sharp relief. The light now comes from the opposite direction, giving a fresh look to familiar features. Even if you've studied the moon before, you'll notice new details and textures as the shadows move and change. The moon's slow fade is a calm, graceful part of its cycle. There's a quiet beauty in watching the light recede, a reminder that change can be gentle and peaceful. The bright energy of the full moon gives way to a serene late-night presence. The world feels softer, and the moon's glow becomes a subtle guide through the darkness. It's a reminder that all cycles rise and fall. The moon's phases echo the rhythms of nature and life itself, always moving, always changing, yet always returning. The moon is putting away its bright costume, preparing for its final act. Soon only a slender crescent will remain, hinting at the new beginning to come. The dance of light and shadow continues night after night. Each phase brings its own mood, its own story written in silver and shadow. The lunar cycle is a cosmic rhythm, always in motion. As the moon wanes, it invites us to pause, reflect, and appreciate the quiet beauty of endings that lead to new beginnings. In the final stretch, the moon enters the waning crescent phase, a thin, curved sliver before dawn. This old moon is a treat for early risers, hanging low in the eastern sky. It's the last farewell before the new moon begins again. The waning crescent is delicate, often hard to spot in the brightening sky. It's the mirror image of the waxing crescent, showing the moon's perfect symmetry. Each morning the crescent gets thinner, closer to the sun. Soon, it disappears into sunlight and the cycle restarts. The moon's phases are a never-ending loop, a cosmic clock. From darkness to brilliance and back, the moon's journey is a beautiful reminder of our place in the solar system. It's a story written in light, night after night. By understanding the phases, you become a true observer of the sky. You've learned the choreography of the cosmos. Now, let's zoom in on the moon's surface. The moon is rugged, covered in craters, bowl-shaped scars from ancient impacts. With no atmosphere or weather, these craters remain perfectly preserved. Some are tiny, others enormous, like Tycho, with bright rays stretching for thousands of kilometers. These features are windows into the moon's violent past. You'll also see dark Maria, vast plains of hardened lava, not water. Long ago, impacts cracked the moon's crust, letting lava flood low areas. The lighter highlands are older, higher, and covered in even more craters. The contrast between dark Maria and bright highlands creates the familiar man-in-the-moon face. The moon's surface is a record of billions of years of history. All this is visible from Earth, no spaceship required. The moon is a world of ancient geology, waiting to be explored. Every so often the sun, earth and moon line up in just the right way, creating an eclipse, a rare and mesmerizing cosmic event that has fascinated people for thousands of years. These alignments don't happen every month, making each eclipse a special occasion in the sky. There are two main types of eclipses that we can witness from Earth: solar eclipses and lunar eclipses. Each one is unique, with its own set of spectacular sights and scientific wonders. A solar eclipse takes place during the new moon phase, when the moon moves directly between the Earth and the sun. In that moment, the moon blocks the sun's light and casts a shadow onto the Earth's surface, creating a dramatic transformation in the sky. If you're lucky enough to be in the narrow path of totality, day suddenly turns to night. The sky darkens, temperatures drop, and the sun's outer atmosphere, the corona, glows in a ghostly halo around the blackened moon. It's a breathtaking sight, made possible because the moon is almost exactly the right size and distance from Earth to cover the sun perfectly. This cosmic coincidence is why total solar eclipses are so rare and awe-inspiring. A lunar eclipse, on the other hand, happens only during a full moon, when the Earth moves between the sun and the moon. Earth's shadow slowly creeps across the moon's surface, turning it from bright white to deep mysterious shades. During a total lunar eclipse, the moon often takes on a spooky red or coppery hue, what we call a blood moon. This happens because Earth's atmosphere bends and filters sunlight, scattering blue light and letting red light reach the moon. Unlike solar eclipses, lunar eclipses are visible to anyone on the night side of Earth, and you don't need any special equipment to watch them safely. Families and friends often gather to witness this celestial show together. Eclipses are more than just beautiful, they reveal the true scale, motion and harmony of our solar system. Watching an eclipse helps us understand how the sun, earth and moon dance together through space. These events are powerful reminders of the universe's wonder and beauty, all governed by the precise laws of science and nature, so keep looking up at the sky. You never know when you'll catch a glimpse of something extraordinary, whether it's an eclipse or another cosmic surprise. The cosmic stage is always set for something amazing, and the universe is waiting to put on its next great show.